Hello and welcome to my Nationals 2019 recap. There was a bunch of great questions asked on Instagram and I'll try and cover them all, except for Johnny and James's ones, because they know what they did. The prep for Nationals went pretty well overall, but ever since my injury in 2016, I've only been squatting or deadlifting once a week, which has worked out okay, but the lifts themselves have never really got that nice feeling of comfort like they did before. They always feel a little rusty, and I'll be trying to up the frequency over the next couple of training cycles to see where that leads. So the obvious problem in this training cycle was my shoulder or pec, which has been giving me grief since mid-October. I'm not entirely sure what caused it, but it stopped me doing any bench-related activities in 4 months prior to National. It's obviously a big issue. The only thing I was able to do for bench was tricep extensions, which proved to be just enough this time around. I have been getting treatment from Luke over at Northdown Chiropractic for the last 3 or 4 weeks, which was critical to me being able to get any kind of bench on the board on the day. Coming into Nationals, I knew that Colin was going to be the man to beat. Mark Keys was absent for this one. Hopefully the three of us can have a nice showdown next year. I had been looking back at Colin's previous performances. He was on a bit of a rampage. I came to the conclusion that he is a fantastic lifter who is solid on all 3 lifts. I estimated that he'd be good for about 780 on the day, and I knew that I'd need to be level after squats and bench. I had the advantage in the squats, and I thought I'd have 25 kilos on him by that stage, and then if I bench my planned 165, then we'd be even after the 2 lifts. Then my own estimate for the deadlifts had us both hitting the 310, and then I'd pinch the win on body weight. Things went a little bit differently on the day, so let's get into it. The attempts for the day were planned about a month before Nationals. I was very confident for my 305 squat. I'd hit 300 in the gym prior, which moved very well. I was sure I'd have the 310 deadlift, which left me needing a 165 bench to secure the 780 total. The rest of the attempts were just built backwards from the desired numbers. This isn't usually the way we do things, but I felt that it was definitely going to be limited by bench in the day, so we just went with that plan. So fast forward to the comp day, and I weighed in at 109.5 kilos, which is the heaviest I've ever weighed in for a comp. I opened with 275, which felt very unstable. It caught my thumb in the unrack, which cost me some tightness.
Come on, Brucey!
In the end, I got 3 whites for it, so that was a nice start. For the second attempt, we went for 295. Oh, sorry, we were going to go for 295, but we got told that we could chip the record, so we took the extra half kilos. The rep was slightly better than the opener. I caught my other thumb this time, but granted, it was 3 whites again. And for the final one, it was time to put on the game face. 305 kilos, which was the goal for the day and would be a personal best for me.
First line, we're going to Bruce. Let's go, Brucey! 305 kilos! Extend the zone national record! Come on, Michael, let's go!
The unrack felt a lot better. I almost got the tightness I wanted. The wider hand position just slightly throwing me off. It was a good lift and we were almost right where we want to be, but Colin had hit 285, which was a 5 kilo PB for him as well. So it was 5 kilos behind where I really expected to be at this stage. Bench time now, and I hate bench. We opened at 150 to test the water. It hurt a fair bit, but moved well, and we ended up doing 165 for the second attempt. We needed to bring things up a wee bit to find another 5 kilos somewhere to even things out. I asked for a lift out this time around, as the self-unrack on the 150 attempt really pissed off my shoulder. Uh, 165 moved decently, so we tried to go for 170 to make up the 5 kilos we need to stay even with Colin. I took the lift off for the 170 and had to hold for what felt like a year before getting the start command. This was definitely the right call, as my arms weren't straight enough to get the start. Straightening them hurt a lot, so my body naturally was trying to avoid it. And after straightening them up, I got the start command and missed the lift. That sounds like bench. Luckily for me, and unluckily for Colin, he also missed his third, which meant we were only 2.5 kilos behind going into deadlifts, with me being the lighter lifter. They say that the meet doesn't start till the bar hits the floor. It's showtime now. Now I had a chance. We stuck to the plan for the opener, and 280 moved well enough, locking in a total and letting us press on. I'd seen so many people who put in a heavy opener for their deadlift only to miss it. So even if you recover in the follow-up attempts, it really kills any momentum. For the second attempt, we stuck with the plan. 302.5 kilos or 666 pounds for Gino, which moved solidly and tied us neck and neck with Colin, who took 300 for his second. And this is where the fun begins. The warm-up room is packed. There's no secrets in a place like that. Colin and his team were discussing changes, whilst Oliver and I did the same side by side. I think Colin's team put in 305, so we had to try 307.5. And once the numbers came up on the screen, all the scheming begins. Colin only had to match my deadlift to win. I needed to find an extra 2.5 kilos, so he put in 307 to match my initial. So we sent in 310, which was really what I thought I would have for the day. And in the final seconds, his team sends in 310 to equal mine. And Oliver rushes out with 312 for the final change. No more changes. And here we go.
Let's go, Brucey! How's that squat record for today? Let's go! Nothing wrong with stopping as long as the bar didn't go down.
312, I had hit in the gym with the Ohio and the bumpers, but the Alico and the steel plates are a different story. They're so unforgiving off the floor, and that's where sumo is hardest. I generally don't hold position as well as I need to. It's something I need to be working on over the next few months. If you want to see how to sumo properly, check out Damien Nams. That guy does it perfectly. Colin steps up for his 310 attempt, and he put up a great fight, but he came away short this time. That was my turn. The final pool was right on the limit. I snuck by with a 2-to-1 call and finished off with a 782.5 kilo total. All in all, it was a great day. And thanks to the IrishPF for putting on a great show, the spotters, the refs, the admin. All of you did an outstanding job. Thank you to Oliver for her handling and the team for coming down, my family and friends for their support, and a massive thanks to Karis who put up with me on a day-to-day basis. I'll see you all at the next one.